Hey kindergarten, all right, we are going to do our math lesson on Monday together. So you need to find the Am I Ready sheet that looks like this. And you're also going to find this two sheets that are stapled together that have my vocabulary cards on the front of it. Okay, so find those two sheets and we're going to do Am I Ready first. All right, here we go. All right, so we have Am I Ready, page 533, and we're going to put our name at the top. Okay, then we're going to look at number 1. I want you to trace the dashed marks. Trace the dashed marks on number 1. Pretty easy. Try to stay on the dash marks. Number 2, circle the car, draw an X on the tree. Circle the car, draw an X on the tree. Okay, number 3, I want you to shade in the truck. Shade in the truck. Okay, then I want you to circle the ball. Circle the ball. Okay, then I want you to draw an X on the bird. Draw an X on the bird. And last one, put a box around the flower. Put a box around the flower. Good, now number 4. Circle the object that is small. So between the cat and the house, which one is smaller? Circle that object. Now flip your paper to the back. All right, I want you to trace each word at the bottom. So this first word says large. Trace the word large. Then trace the word small. Okay, now I want you to draw lines to match each word with the recycling bins that show the size. So, the first word is large. Which recycling bins are large? Yep, these two blue ones. We're going to draw lines to connect the large to the blue ones. Which two recycling bins are small? The green ones. This one and this one over here. Okay? Make sure your name is on this paper and it goes back into your folder. You're going to hand it in, and then you can get out our vocabulary card sheet, and you can also grab the scissors that I put in your packets. Okay, and then what you're going to do next is you're going to rip apart your two papers so they're no longer stapled together. Okay, and then you can grab your scissors and you're going to cut. We're going to do vocabulary paper first. So you're going to cut right here on that dotted line where the scissors are. You're going to use this, but I'm going to use my adult scissors. Okay, after you cut off this top part here, see how I cut just that part? This is not cut yet. We're going to flip this paper over and we are going to trace our vocabulary words. So use your pencil. I'm going to use this marker so it's easier to see. And you're going to trace your vocabulary words like this. Go ahead and trace all of your vocabulary words. You can pause the video here until those are done. If you unpause your video, that means that you have traced all of your vocabulary cards and you're ready to go on to the blank card. Okay, so let's read our vocabulary cards first. This word says different, alike, size, shape, and sort. Okay, so alike, different, shape, size, and sort. On this blank card, you can choose one of these words and you're going to rewrite it, and then you're going to draw your picture to help you remember what that word means. Okay, so if you choose to do the word alike, you would draw a group of objects that are the same. If you choose different, you draw a group of objects that aren't the same. If you choose size, you might draw something big and something small. If you choose shape, you would draw shapes. And if you choose sort, you might draw 2 red shapes, or 2 blue shapes, or 2 triangles, or 2 squares. Okay, it's your choice. So on this blank vocabulary card, you're going to choose one of the words, and then you're going to draw your representation on the other side. And actually, you'd write it on this side and then draw it on the other side. So I'm going to choose alike. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video right here and write the word that you want to choose, and then I'll show you my finished one after you unpause it. On this side, I wrote the word alike, and then on the other side, I drew 3 circles that are all alike, or all the same. And now we're going to cut our vocabulary cards out. So do you see the dotted lines here? Just cut on the dotted lines to cut out your cards. Okay, and then you can pause the video right here so that you have time to cut out all of your cards just on the dotted lines. Okay, then once you get all of your vocabulary cards cut out, then you can put them in that Ziploc baggie that had all of the other vocabulary cards from past lessons, and these are in your packet, so they should be there for you to put these new vocabulary cards in the baggie. You can get out your foldable, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut off the top orange part right here, right where the scissors start, and go all the way to the end. Okay, so your paper should look like mine. The only thing that we've cut out is just this top line here. Okay, then you can turn your paper over, and you got to pay really close attention, so make sure that your listening ears are turned on for this next part. Okay, I want you to turn your paper like mine, and you are going to cut off just this blue part here. Do you see the green dashes? You're just going to cut right on the green dashes all the way across. Okay, that's the only thing you're going to cut right now, just the green dashes. Okay, so your paper should look like mine now. You just cut off the bottom blue part, and that's it. Okay, then you can push this paper off to the side, and now you're just going to cut right across on all of the orange dashed lines. So it should look like this. Just look like this. Cut right across on the orange dashed line. Okay, and then you're going to go all the way across. Cut right on the orange dashes. Okay, so you should have cut each of the orange dashed lines. So now you have all of these separate squares. Then you can flip them over. And on the back of each blue square is a shape. Okay, so go ahead and flip over all of your shapes. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to use this piece of paper, and we're going to fold. Okay, we're going to fold it like a book. So go ahead and fold it right in the middle there. Okay, and then you can open it up, and you have a job to do. Your job, first of all, mix up your shapes. Kind of just move them around, mix them up. Your job is to sort these shapes into triangles and circles. Okay, so we're going to put our circles on this side and our triangles on this side. Okay, after you get all of your shapes sorted to the right side, then you are going to use the glue stick that I included in your packets right here, and you're going to glue on your shapes to the right side. So just need a little dab on the back, and then it's hard to do it one-handed, and then you're going to glue your shape to the right side. Okay, so you're going to do the rest on your own. Make sure that you use your glue stick, glue them on the right pages, and then when you're done with that, then on the front side we're going to write my shape book. Okay, so I'll help you write that. We know how to spell the sight word my. That's just M-Y, my shape. S-H-A-P. And then there's a sneaky E at the end. My shape book. B-U-K. And then you can decorate the front however you would like. My shape book. Make sure you glue, whoops, they fell over, all of your shapes to the right side. And then once you're done with this, then you can put it in your packet, your folder, to come back to school so that I can grade it, and then I will send it back to you when I'm done grading them. All right, good work, guys.